tamchuku ebrebo newspaper review ne woba na ye dingomo na nche biara okoso ne na meka emo chenyu ene wura ne yeba na money show ne wura ope bia kama pa enti jembo e wodi che wo atibie e wo Ghana mana nu de ene pin band atibie pa ma nche biara wa hoso kama pa enti ene tamchuku na ye lingomo e wo so newspaper review na ye lingomo pa na ene dropping ba wonu pa boy ene mwe ba ha wutire pa wiche Ghana kise edropin ba wo mbrabo che yese ye de na ye di Ghana na ngomo na ye ni aso si ye ma ne osi otio aso ye ma ne nche pin ba bo okonu na kurati ne iti ene dawro boda krata ande edropin ba we pa bo ene je bari nu ngomo pa na nche biara okoso kama pa na ofoma ye iti ene tamchuku pa ewo searchman TV ebrebo Facebook live ne wo ye adwuma ne na ebaso na ahye page no na alake afa amampa na akomenti na chibia boye ye ni biara se dwuma die ne wra ne oyo ye mewra na ye na ene ye dingomo kan na ye ni story bie kra before kra che ngwahye midwa na ebu na ngofa dawro boda krata na no dwa ne wra ne ngofromo na mebi so chenyu o sebo ene akroma onya akokọ ba no krocho okohye aha kromade ye fiche nyu sibosi aha yinda otine rade aha oni akokọ mo ye ochan betu bebunu okosura ene se akroma hu akokọ pe ene no prache wochi na wodi nzieti o wodi che ene ye di ngoma na ye ni asibosi edwure boye wo siriti boye ene akroma onya akokọ awa no prache wochi na emine bie ware na akroma ne akokọ ye na bedidi bebunu na better than for bie boye so than for so paade se koka hia na hahe itibe kwa kai biara be munyo ye ne be na ati bebunu pa na beye aliye bie obre na beye aliye ne na badidi bayi kama pa ye akroma ha chenyu belenka boye sebe be ko toilet yo enti yidi okwatu eyan bie na sebe wa ho toilet ebre akukọ wa ede ewofa iti yidi wo go ho ye ngo o edi sade go ho dia fa woni jemo boye wo efa eyo adwuma no fama me na ngova ndu so toilet ne ye akukọ wa ede wova iti wole so ni je ni mo bie wobre je akroma de ohole wo pran bia lai wo tu so toilet ne yo na akroma ko fie so ko ne akukọ wura wa ho toilet e wobre wo wusran boye wura okọ toilet wobre sara ko eche da penyo ye lo ho ko yibode yin wa otete na woni asran boye eya okọ toilet e wo yi ya na so bro wo kwa anyo akroma ye echa akukọ ye kotubre boye na toilet ni rade wa ho e wo yi ya na so bro na odiche wo fu akukọ na ofu akukọ na isanga akukọ na akukọ hye na hyemra chenyo sebe watu chirevia mo pen ban enti se chirevia mo boy watu ni mo wra ne wo se wo nwane be na sanache bia obobo ba akukọ akroma wula atenchenyo ichi chirevia no mo ne yengukọ ma boy ko wara che wo mo ko okchikundi enti yo ma so case ni osiri boy na ebom ni wodwudwo abrai se akroma ene won akukọ awape no kroche okohye na nche biara wa kama pa enti yewura nu ewo eye kuwa krata na ye ne adwure boy okunu wo ba na ye fa so newspaper review ni ye febre bo kama pa enti tamchuku wewa ebrebo so ni jenimo la oba so na ye dingomo pa ye fa mo pa na producer ma anwura nu wo the daily graphic na ye ni achama hu to me because ene ebre ye so dwire mo kura ti ofi ba ti ene nyame ya doma ene je koringomo pen by ko yema na so na ye ko ho Greater Accra na ye ko frɛ eye political analyst bie obre wa ben e wo homa fie no ye pa nti wo ba politics no a ene wo fie ni jempin ba wo fidu pa osaso wo te political surveyor e wo Greater Accra na ye ne ye lingomo pa e fa so ni jemo boy okoso boy MPP for abere obi complain yo NDC for se be put fear and panic be ura benu pa nti ene e biara ngura map no a chepu ojujo nti ene ye kuringomo pa ne ye ko ni aso si enu ni jemo la su ti oni ya ni aso si ni jempin ba okọ eti ongo hye biara e kon ya mana so eti producer misrom fa e daily graphic fa to screen aso mam na ye ne ya chama hu to because ene ye bali so man ya se yekunya next page ni na ha yekunya next page na ha okoboka pa na ya ne a sibosi ene so daily graphic man ya se yekunya next page ni a chama hu to me obebre na ha ebre ye ne ye prache e wade ti ECG for more dey yekuli ngomo pa because ene was made ra ko ma yekuli ngomo yekufibre pa eti ye hold the daily guard ye hold the delegate na ye ni aso si ebre no ni because won to me bo CID former be friend ne anoma no swala ye be grant bill be fa be ma yo aha nti ene interview no de busiafo mesre mo ala chenyo obo mo tie me na nkura ti ne ene mo fa hyem che ene ye kwasa etim from aka because so an wo greater Accra into ma sehwene ne on the pa ye wura ongraika enti ene kwasa etim from aka na ye ne ya so interview enti ebari fitenu e wo the delegate na you want Peter Bra you want to me granted bail over Grammy charges na eche you want to me Grammy charges over fair boy eche you ene we illegal man ne aha na eche you kisala ne bagrati bail ba fa ba mai kama pa man JP ba hoso pa enti ene ye tra che konya mana so na ye konya eche you maso opoku dankwa boy ote political analyst e wo brene je konya che ye ne yekuringomo na ya ne eche you aso boy okoso man boy MBB for abero bi compre be fair banene for your to change your government will change you per the constitution the wodi che oye na change you di che of family abiemo na bela be your proper investigation che obra peba bo wuru na ejaba afọ ba wane ne boy NPP for pe boy be kan ne ene wodi che ye di ngomo na ne aso si enu dwure wura osi wotio nti ye try che ye kunyan na ya ni ase kunya am odi e wonya mana so greater Accra na ye try pa che ye sa ko han na ya ni na ye lingomo na nche bia na wa hoso kama pa wa fo amaye pa na ya try yala na ye kura yinya yi jengura yinya yi kura ye ngura yinya yi nti ye try stay yesa kanya je ni yekuri so ngomo na yesa o ha de na ye nia so want to me granted bail over Grammy charges na wudre na ye ha wudre ka ongo she was miri rokwa na ya so discussion e wa kama pa ya fire memo na nchi biara wa hoso pa kisa Grammy na wudre de babo charges paying by she want to me yes aha na e ba fitinu e fanya enwa cabinet exempt presidency ministry from air electricity payments legend you cabinet minister for the money electricity kisa ba yobo wa yesi pa boye kisa la bobre ne be mi abi mo bra be rade be dua bill ni bi enti be cabinet ministers for the money ba ebi mo bra ba be de be dua be ni mo bi kura 90 ye yura iwudura pe wa fo awa na nchi bira wa hoso kama pa wa farmer na ba fitifa iwe minority meet to strategy parliament resume today minority be wudre bobera o kan brane na eche idro pay banra ofi newspaper review no pa bo ene wo ba bi pa ofi newspaper review no bo ba ye na ye kwan amana so na ye ne ache bia ye sa okohan na yes our high political analyst e greater Accra dia na ye ne ye lingomo pen ba pa e wo ye chama wut mi case mo boy wa boy ene MPP for belo be complain be fair banti aso oti na hore che so ni jeni wudi che okososo enti Sachman TV ye ene njemo ye be lingomo pa enti ene njemo misra mala boy ene mbiara ne ene ye sa etim from aka na ye ka twini ene ye so interview na nchi biara okoso kama pa ofo omaye maso poku dan kwa ene no pa Sachman TV about good morning.
Good morning, senior.
Ejidi ye say yakopa ndo bibia e boko de
na me ado wale ma pa chi de say ado ni experience ani kuso e de echo
no krepa my etimi edin komo kakra Sachman TV Western of region na enura ena yenya ne tie say CID boss etimi grant bill e de amacha ma won to but after that no MPP for make a formal complaints about how niema mu esi etie e wo Ghana say sitting president win asem niema kakra bia no afa CID for so omomra no be investigation tinu kura bi wo mu kura na se niema bi enkoi e wo government we mu a wuntimi enka e no kura sa as a political analyst wu ni sen
Bidi amame na wase na me fa nja sonko e ma Sachman TV ati for anyone ga sa mu enti sha ache na wo se be peda na ye sha omana yiwu no ye de mra na eye adwuma wo hwe article 14 of the 1980 constitution kwan a ye fa so ani obi adiri it is article 14 of the 1980 constitution was one subsection D now if you be lawful arrest. So that's it. If you do lawful arrest, that is arresting someone on a reasonable suspicion of committing a crime. So, it is said, "Yeah, we are Simoni, and now we be not say, who say no, Adia we and you will be in Kui, and I suspect said we born be a coswa. And run around when say a police for 18 me back, and national security 18 me back. Now, Omoba Everfro, it's Everfro, your from us a one ma, and no, it's me on this search warrant near Barber Fall Free near the Oko. You could be so I say, I knew we are away, who say, in Kui, and I see you into Babichu. It's a no, who say, I am Ra Anna, Abaya Wabaso, Paso, and yes, be our fee say, send me away in a town for allow the political opponents. Let me use a tactical way to attack you.
New Patriotic Party supporters when it be so kasa say their government yen ase wodi ahunhura bi na ehio mumu
media on say me di ka no hwe ewiase na ye wo a state without a law is a lawlessness.
Okay,
say me di ka say ade we ekoso nyina no police intimi ma mecho say wo ye wadwa ke no ababecho and national security intimi ma say wo ye bibia no ababecho. But you know, in the political season obia we call it something political game is obia use oh my yes let's propagate this particular story say because of some you opponent in tina ababechi me there be on say so share na the national security first invited him but invitation one and until now, I'm call this search warrant say any yamba because when you're having a search warrant, we'll be able to come into your jurisdiction and then take you to wherever we want to take you for the necessary how do you call it, interrogation to goes on. But because of say almost friend now one money, that's why they went for search warrant and they went there to take him. And until now, on one first of that's enra utimi be share CID and them to turn no 18 some allegations that they leveled against him non so be kama said the omusi no. It's in say be obi oppose you say because you are my political opponent in Tidabi. Also, my code say your article 14 of the 1992 Constitution, which grants a lawful arrest. It is a war which we are was a humanity we are weird. My friend say no, and we there's some kind of suspicion because what you see about the say Brabi use one I will send you and say be a for you would you. It's when you say be yeah, tata. Yeah, Franco, na say, and some Kuyano, na say, and some no, one be you be.
Okay. Mami Misa, so this one is not a personal attack.
No, it's never a personal attack because on one who say no, or you share the chigi for grandpa. We now commended the police for their professionality or my what I say.
Okay. Ma Misa so emisa wo delegate so asanso a report e dia mayen and I no pay newspaper review ni mu say enra and I say bia ambi before ni bi kura enra minority leader for no on be kan say okuja to abrakwa we say or resign because pay dia or kan ye say ma obi ani wo wotimi ewisi private jet no is it true about that?
Media ma yenka assembly say one me oye interview no Kumasi. I remember if say abaya the then time in government and no power there was a let's say omu yusu I mean omu live luxurious life I reject na omampani di two kwani sa we na to no ka say no so omo abem na say omo abem ni pa bi call that way a obe resign.
Okay,
it be sound say e di asem na aba obi eke bi say your man penny abi the tree hododo ni kakra ma ne etu kwan kofa ekonya ya sa no wi a wo ba no hwe the 1992 constitution no o say obi a all right if you have a freedom and right but mamika say me sure the same constitution also amicum say there are certain ways we can detain your rights. What I say let's say the circumstance involved and the in man this abaye ya ma me ne yare when I saw Befi, I will say you done a crime, but you can listen. Many can see a car in the tenant surrounding a crown of us to be doing. It was important in the Wababi do. What I say,
Matthias, Yapa. Na, Amodi.
Yeah.
Aha, na, when one say, almost say, His Excellency Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, former president of Ghana. Otu kwan akọ amanone okofa private jet ema hu se mebre na e baaye enuti na ambi before so e lobe a former complaints about that no
Minya idea also of any say sometimes no the motive behind certain things se meba se human TV na meba no e bia me de bia me ka na eba na ma benya fault bi na me penitent because show ni around exactly 6 o'clock was started na me fa moto na me ba be do a eno no what is the rationale behind it and the normal circumstance e bia na nka me nyesu sa o ti ase
okay
ana edinti ene ma the then mbibia no opposition e ka say the president is living that kind of life again na president here where was our country's own. And see, this is the time I was say party in the nations together and I say if the national private jet, the presidential jet, you know, say as fault and I say in Korea, yen son and I yen tofu for young Tony yen tofu for. This is not the time I was say we can say now it's time for us to find the national interest for the country, but rather partisan interest. We should just forget about that one.
Okay. When the mami safu emisa wo wosia homa bebre na so e wo politics mu kakra no na also ya political surveyor e wo greater Accra mami safu emisa we say two parties na sie no omukura oman kokoro Ghana kakra we ko na we yaba we ko na we yaba omo so e wo se mu no mo hwe say bibia e friend say economic stability niema nyina be ko development be ko e wo man we no wo advance ben e na wo e de man sa two parties we
Minia my kind of my home or my Ghana or my bia ever so it depends on its national interest.
Okay.
Or my Ghana we own from what the mammy friend free for Republic 92 Ebenina who say or man penny or babetina to be a baby or pen or do mine call. It is the time I was say or mining in both MPP, NDC and other political parties in United Tennessee. Now you defining the national interest of the country. Some say MPP bow when you say na yeko, NDC bow when you say and yeko. And yes, we are your or the other couple see left. We so one more time if you left the call right. There be no man, call left and right. I am calling him. Intimate say this is the timer. We'll see now coming together. We should wind away our political lenses and come together as Ghanaians and just define our national interest so that the party A bar, you say party A, you could see a party B, so you so to us the Yako.
Okay. Mami jao mi jao mawako o last word na minti mi jao kakra.
So yeah, I say, my last word I make can say, yeah, best say, you see, you know, a man for a kind of mommy breed. And they say, assembly balance all can say, Ubejamu to cry and sound waka. Don't just come in through air into people's eyes. Don't come in through dust into people's eyes. They can't assembly no cry. It's assembly ability, be a shimmy, a beer. Then you pan all this all come, must be a mess any pan calling in tea. To be able to be a Yamushimu and sound waka be. That's me.
Okay, Freshman TV so here that was city. You best for about Chebra in here will be more.
That's me.
Masopoku down kwa MOD na nini edin komono ono political analyst ene surveyor greater Accra ene nini edin komono enti abusiafo nkomo ndi yali pen bampa na ye chichirinu atimbo ye chama wontumi mo be case no of aso wale boy na bibifo belo be a certain compliance change new boy dey what a personal attack money ni je pen ban ye na ye na yiri so nkomo ne party waboyenu kama pa waboyenu kama pa wafo amaye pa inti na je ba se yedi ngomo bibie ku kama pa inti ni producer Mr. Mbe omra na invara na ye ne wasmerian yedi ngomo wa na nche biara hoso kama pa for my pa e wo Freshman TV koso na monetization boy ye na creating. sanso ya wabaki biku yeba se di ngomo pa na nche biara wokoso kama pa na ofo ma ye pa na nche biara wokoso pa ntie na ngomo ndi je di pemba pa na ye fe memo na jeho the daily graphic producer Mr. Mame daily graphic na yelingo mo ewo bre pa na ye fe bre mo pa the daily graphic na yelingo mo bre ewa 2637 ECG containers aha ye kisa abo bre ne be pana ye be win yon pa what's million ya interview yelingo mo pa wana the daily graphic report wa fa kisa ba ECG containers ni mo bi mo bre wa e bi mo bre pa be win bi mo bre pa wa search to madum so na de ba wugusu ye wra okoso
wodi mo ami magia ye aniafo ana charefo mo beni aye jira mo on Human TV and my hache firstly me bana me monitor with all conversation with Chamaun to me incident with one fantastic I can say political analyst but now Maxwell, right? Okay. So but here le change sometimes Ghana one let us state a fact.
okay
Na ye wiche wa yeah issues out chair fearful.
okay
This is the state of issues I fear for. Firstly, Chamaun to me, young energy minister, Bobre, natural minister of natural resource, Bobre Sala. You soon on television chair, Chamaun to me, like I say, was a che Ghana galam say ni ade. I can be through a contaminating. Yeah, police, national security by say, but to be sabafre. So with invitation, we raw my lawyers be responded to each oh okay. Me won va mu teach ya so ayen go say. Me go wow. Tiane not yanoma.
okay
So why then mbengura be won de che anumasi? If national security be gada euro. Is it because police in national security there's no communication there? And I just say any political party biala but yeah attack a personality search like that and okohache at 1 year so be prache kai kasa voice if we ignore fine say due date boy on hane chair or pane or sone wa ama then you can use the full force of alcohol so atimebo na che be chibo so na ne yes ye pana ipo wa ama omura oma ye invite lo ma ye chia so ya layer to but wa ama ba me kana atimebo but say they need Julia and truly anoma ro hole whatever be the case in but my charges now I responded to that by my bill. So I think Sahayan creating a cohesa or cobokai. Danche say I invited Sunane because most of incident pay by year Sunane befad national security be then party boys cohoble. Tiania ida church Sunania the next thing you'll check big Sunane. Several incidents being but media for ble I am as soon an invitation all media say are you ready but also as soon as see about charges to satisfy on the day like this a call you one so na nya kwa hine ya think che or the proper channel rather than che ku isu rambo style che yes yeah fire arrest amavo e wo kuro wane but king you know newspaper and more but there biala one tibo master do unche anytime but yeah either MPP or NDC issue one then they try to create another issue to encounter other one. Do you remember chair the vice president wale no mas ni be catch you use private jet so quickly chairman to me issue sele ba me chere one so say or so yeah I'm gonna try to be strategy there but so so okoma anybody boy operator or by into politics in it and ache blandi biara bo ni aya manyufo ani money whatever might be the case in it so na on go trust the politicians okon ache hebo aye na tie be yes I hebo aye because after an ma be mali be what is next tia be ni okokoto but meanwhile say cha contain mining okay ole lances ana e consciences o woni say consciences wo fa che abuduan tu ewiase a na se watra wa ho dwinase a what are the photos and the videos evidence but if I court I mean after che wa ye won wa chere consciences how we see on mine is it the right way or the wrongful way ne? Okay aside that yele allegation che
producer Mr. Mame Derigard
aside that only yele ni che at the end of the day ne wa mine wo this side but take concession only papers why wrongfully it yele picture evidence video evidence to show now mbo me chiden then you could take as a whole to charge him not about mechanical but if it might be the case so and after about my be and why so I think just so a hina creating near na baby because after all sebe kunu kisa chama untumi ya court already so now boy a financial security akwa happen already wali mu a wo inu akọ a freeze ska nti ipo wa court ne it means the omini ni country nan
anuma be mali bill
anuma be man no hole anuma na na mbo me kire nti
yo la brenwa the Derigard ni or reporter for che won't me granted bail over gram fee charges
nti I think such issue we have to look at the proper channel to solve these issues.
Okay,
and then on the ECG container.
Okay, yeah.
Beginning of
very graphic.
Beginning of the year, yenya saw report in the chair. Okay. ECG container. Why I say 1 minute. Okay. So
about 2,637
receive. Okay. So what are the figures by you omninio? But yeah, figures be near and back at 1 minute. Getting the figures in yeah wow. A henny be winnie be may win. Because at the time boy yeah, I'm of Bewale I'll take container 1 minute the off bed to the media for you public unit check container so here what they should give out the dates near which container hene tia so you only wa ni jesu apo no because man you are just empty container.
Okay.
Containers with ECG's equipment and amount of plan meter benya bi amount of plan power supplies benya bi and such things are in the container. And inti be me hu the rest mbo ha ne ehe ni benya be fi ni benya be fi no sa na be maye proper channel ne na ye win wo you know because it seems yanda biala misa ben what is the background of this he ne ofini yo wale sa na jure ne ba to ble na da ye amanyo sema bleda da the politicians will always play with our mind.
Okay. So it's ECG containers mo baba we back in it. Yeah, you would ye di ngomo wapa na ewa GCB Bank Strength Partnership page 2 bre the daily graphic right wafa wa boy ura imu dwere pen ban wafa wa na maye ne ache yesa ko ha the chronicle na ya lingomo bre kama pa bre because the chronicle wa report it before papa because any dwere de o man anu pa bo ene wudi che yidi pa na nchi biala okoso kama pa for maye na yeho the business analyst yes yeho the business analyst na yene ya ni jembo yura okoso obere kama pa ode ko bra dia the business analyst ko bra ko che essence John Tomani Mahama wala break dinga pa
papa J
yes the business analyst yura wala break dinga pa na iwa Mahama unveil 8 pillars economic research plan.
Okay.
Inti economic mboye na che economic mboye yanwa ye hia research wonu ne ba plan ne wa ogusu okoso boye Mahama bra inti yeri ngomo.
Okay, so I think president ne about power ne.
Okay.
Now lay and is what and one knows most ye vision bongulango lingo ndi che Ghana for na so to le abama le pa yole 24-hour economy.
Okay.
And started with some of initiative maybe. Even though to some of Ghanaians we haven't known na yes which is it public service yeah, either teachers and doctors for the know already by 24 hours. So is it about when you go district assembly and actually or other public service ne? Be you ko ya juma fiti aloba ni ko si times ne bia ko ya times because some of public service check police immigration and other stuff more dey by so the rest more about hand and mamuche this time around the government na fa bebo be ye car or car set ya ne ade a
Okay.
yes inti aloba hene be ko office be ko fa be ko money ade and just for the funny aspect of it entertainment side of the sporting and other nice nature and so it's all good though and me I think government on near way best on developmental side of country ne ye quiet 24 hours because Ghana and Kasam Charlie ye here development and kasa especially on the business side of the marketing chebia ebaduna si dwana ye marketing ye correct on my affordability of lighting system
Okay.
ni we okay duna si dwana de even put ali sampa ikura kunya light kwese ekoli dwa nti ha dwana si dwana dwure ene dwure chinya ote dwana si dwa but kisie no ni no so ane bale ba he dwure ne na market okoso now so you quite 24 hours market.
Okay.
So I think the government will try on such places even if it can't contain the entire city of Kumasi Accra but some of the towns Chebia Bibiani yes Chebibiani Friday to Bibiani market so on Thursday until mostly Thursday for banner money adibaba on Thursday ne banner bro money adimobo only kan gandinga bo konate no swabo traffic ngo wa kulonu you could so marketing at that time and then on the normal days normal market also so when we implement such in more on yellow localities I think okobukama yeah 24-hour economy on year 8 E8 pillars nature okowa so I think they should face that one too in na yani Ghana also.
Okay, producer I hold graphic business na nia boyora ofibra boba na ayra de what kind offer seed na wudwere pa na cheche ba seed kisa de wanya weight can dinga pa e wobre aha ba seed kisa wanya weight can dinga pa e wobre because kisa boy dollar ne what basin na seed ne wura ne onya wosre pa e wo mana no boy graphic business wa report wa fa wanti ye hold graphic business na ye graphic business wa report wa fa wa chenyu kisa like aha I want the price to fall as a CD gains weight ayra Bank of Ghana ayra be county kisa ba seed ne a wosra wonu pa
yeah and they are governor of Bank of Ghana, you know, not the deputy governor.
Okay, yeah.
Not the deputy governor on the term of His Excellency Nada Kokufuado 8 times soon. And in fact, we are pointing that there was a whole lot of issues, but in fact, truly Ato is forcing. And Kwache Obaya Juma. So now let us get it now, but yes, see the no question. Let us get it to some certain point. Okay, at least see the Krakow 3 cities. Because ote nchebo you cry or rich that even you cry when you 1 CD $1 table be more campaign abekika onu so say nyai so ya then when there's challenges you cry okay we can fight out to maybe 5 CDs now for now they should never be beating you but you but one thing boy you is that okay dollar na so what but say dollar ne so tia one more you affectable nti say one more fit but one more be nyamba so say what boy here importation e fa economy wo on affect you atimebo because you will need dollar and then dollar in your boase but boy oil exportation or in Jenny ko Ghana next country can baby nti e blaye amambo be ka dollar so ati bani jen so telia be bendable because say country ni ye country ni yet export and import but you're exporting more rather than importing.
Okay. Na bi mo la bon dollar ne la kisala boy dollar ne ba dollar no ke kan le iti yo ma seed ne wanya weight na dollar ne ke kan wa seed ne wongura ngonya weight.
Okay, so that is a global system, but yeah,
Okay.
raw blow. But me look here aspect, okay, say case our down there. But your country to export and import. And truly, mean why? How many Nigeria Ghana you import you?
Okay.
Most you exporting. Into say sunane or exporting by Ghana. Because you are not scanning to Canberra because dollar now has into Konya city in Canberra. But at first, near or export here, Okunya dollar ne per 20 cedi. But it's Okunya has 11 cedis. Into Onya Faber Uganda wa with taxes and others, nice gas what but oh boy, yeah, waki saladin. Yeah, or equation. Ekunya some vasu. Na mbo amechere. Aha, inti seninje ne on songwa asia. Oche wiche no. Either the supplier has stopped.
Okay.
I mean, and actually supplier ne or take other strategies at more. Into young country near you find ways to import more products. None in Jane or Basima because yet the country bo mopo ye day by ye cruaza. Emo Bobby Dio Junasi Walan. Young Brian Zevo ye yema ye clamo tomatoes ye cla.
Yeah, back Sarah. Police are far to some money and chibo. Oh, inflation. The back inflation would your brepa. Back is inflation rate in the 18.8%.
Sure.
This government, yeah.
Very good.
Now, I don't know. Ghana kasa yama yosemne aya otima yi.
Bro, me dey always ken. But me can change you. When the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you. Boba umyahane. Se asiyan ne oyefua se ninjengo ya what exchange rate your say okay expose you.
Okay.
So ebe for growth ne battle. Say. Na say still me tetons ye 50 pesos. Ablabo be use ye wo old adiemra. Na me to 50 pesos. But as at first na me to 30 pesos. The exchange rate will expose you because the founding or the weak.
Okay.
Atembo. It's your foundation or wasia one or yamera. And yet do no do an kobu kogiasi. Atembo. Inti boys ye Ghanaian on a bomb mammy booty on baba otiamene. I don't think chair best but exchange rate whatever growth to GDP or to sorts are being here figures. That is what politicians are using to deceive us. Being here figures. What we need is as at first now if you want me call your swa yeah this is time by you the chair ninja be more blind can chair buy but it first right fair net 15%. If you work Kumasi not the 50 cities so 15% or the choice it's supposed to be 35 cities, but right now you have 45 cities.
Na ko
to 5 cities symbol as.
Baba titi petrol so ra ye fair ra we se o che betiti so what na we ba ko GPLT boss
50%. 15%. But if you work could be quite you also to assign so or 25 right now, but first not 30. So 50% so chance e be so.
Okay.
So otimenia be ni mo badwuma. But a coffee figure uncle to play about 15%. But me mammy, baba boy, yeah, or call bob banning, or say chef fair neighbor about a sunny point, but this one who could.
Okay.
Now, we shouldn't always lie, deceive ourselves with figures. Near down, the figures is there, right? 50%. But does it reflect on your botuno and chese?
No, do it's about so right. Yeah, foka.
And I'm about
yeah.
Not if and about below 4 cities.
Oh.
Okada for Abangote so. Meanwhile below Okada situation of Sehujo also. This will be a layer situation.
Okay.
Inti. Sahaba to fail no dear. I be check or na beniche white one tata being. Na balance new face. Inti. Yes, system neighbor blend. We have to put things in place. When we say 15%. Inti I never buy. I'm go to ya 2 cities and 3 cities.
Okay.
Until you burning more, they shouldn't give us the figures and then rely and then stay, then watch us to. Well, tell baby push baby forward. The system will blow a man for Benia. such
okay,
institutions.
okay, producer me hold the Daily Post na ye ni edrobo ra ofibra wa na ye discussion e wo bre pa because the Daily Post in run a cost to the foreign minister, current foreign minister boy or Ghana okujetu abrakwa yewra wala breke ninga pa enwa abrakwa catches MPP thieves at Ghana embassy in US. Aha, here I can would branch. Enwa abrakwa kisala de MPP forum boy na eja be obrebo na bi wi abremo correct kisa abrela investigation isa wa be pa e obrepa.
Okay, so this Daily Post, you see, and most of report about web is about Ghana, country Benin, country, but US, Ghana embassy in US Bakrosi. Sorry, all because Benwa some criminality in JB Mokoso, and mind you, the embassy neighbor or blending, the exchange of government. So whatever will be the case, they will try and then change and get their own people there.
Okay.
Not able. But fine if such allegations be more. Me, I think outside there we shouldn't disgrace ourselves outside there. Such issues can be solved local here. Not able. Even sometimes a rule. Then those people that be punished by quickly do changes. Atimebo. Ninja be more blah me always I'm a tourist man and then as a entertainment person anything out there that is being not negative for the country, I don't tolerate that, It has such issue, I think the right people to punish them, do it without even media nipongo on what here. So kudos to you Nakisa it up passport we did 5 days no high. Into you Laura Obajuma pa.
You want subdue Chamawun to me to report at CID headquarters today. Nature Chamawun to me I you Yura back and pa now I want first lady Lordina Mahama launches Ghana school 65th anniversary praises old school legacy. Aha, nature you Lordina Mahama Obajuma pa. Yeah, because
first lady on am be such a my Jane second gentleman and because president is first gentleman. It is second gentleman and the gender equality in the member be because your vice president it brings via yet second lady of the land.
Yeah.
So second gentleman of the land and as it just title, boy, I feel better to best.
I'll tell you, first lady Nete, every president in Yala, boy, if I me to one president, may you first lady
or first wife and the first lady.
Or first
wife, vice president or first wife, second lady.
Oh,
into your boy, why you bless you? Be such a why bless you? Or take Ghana Yezu. Because basically here, we fear to talk about that.
But I'll check Ghana the billing cheap.
But the second gentleman
or classify Mrefia.
Okay, but
I'll check
gender equality.
Billy guest child education.
But Billy boys child
education. Billy women empowerment.
Okay.
But Billy mind empowerment. At media nebo pa. Aha, it is only Jenny Mo. Yeah, can't reach you. Kiss our brother boy. First lady in the Bermuda modi ba banga bi ba memo I think change na de yala
you have to tell face
but boy emo fighting about the gender
because
equality.
You know chair first lady or second lady probably might have a security.
Okay,
yes, security around it. Okay, so vice president Timothy bless you huni he commanded rat say cause not bless you net yango my here na it's only again I think you change some of these governors people be na be chilling no be pa.
Okay. My na yenia one story be ebo era ofibroba na yenia so zero ene me Facebook no wa have pa e wa pa ntoma ene me ngura menya ne che na yewura no e wa na the chronicle ya wura no wɔ the chronicle na ye ni aboy wɔ fibre bɔ no ba the chronicle inwa the producer family wura no wɔ the chronicle na ye ni aso si the chronicle that all report of about na inwa Kumasi Prime Minister granted bill erade chama won to be wura ye wɔ break dinga by yeah Prof Akunfi giving 10 million Ghana cedis bill. Adenta kumie. Okay. Na so try mo ponene. Most of the MPP for supporters more more the personal attack here and this for
I think so. You know.
But what him no rebe fe be ejuma. I see say bia oti mana.
Yeah, Santa, let's look at the basis of the story. You know the allegation, video, you know the issue, allegation with video evidence. It was petition president of the country.
Okay.
When a video which na based on video our online social media, right? People are claiming ADN Bokani and or rare evidence. Meanwhile, the petitioning the government ni
okay.
Government ni no afraid for whatever evidence go lay on. Then na a man invite Diala to come improve himself and causing fear and panic to the state.
Okay.
Nothing more. And then you go with him on the Rambo style, same issue. And according to Irai family, by
but
so I think okay, to get the person but whether true or not was submitting to the president petition. So allow the person to provide evidence to national security. Let the president set a committee, same as the CJ issue. Now any evidence, you know the basis of the issue. Rather than not anything about it, then you could straight penna all of a sudden. You create fear and panic. Not about mechanical, and there's no even an invitation to that too. But yeah, national security for the Yelene, in the take fear and panic than boy was it because according to them, it was why and bro, Yami and why you hand for you to take a jab, Ninya Bane, save you or easy. Okay, so I think so issue I'm check say at a government. Then JB Obla government wale dollars what Nijin so gas money at the let's say any back chembeti so fair as what so say JB Obla run yena people ma go be you be bengula you have to stop at mebo whereby Obla na national security or what ben was up to now yenya no even a single case assume I see here in case you feel our court may you fully say to the government you know, but always Rambo stand also. So now what is the essence of that? Just to create tension within the system. So with the election up to now, each and every month or a week there is a tension in Ghana. Can't we have any different way by FES of such issues? No, but I think the other side of country na JB Obrera you sort it out because per Ninja mobile cross so this time every Ghanaian is enjoying laka yes I can so see a plan that will be a but what are you seeing at least every month there is a tension
now chinyu kisa abo brene urade man ga chinyu ban be na be principles bo chibe fa be yejuma ye be fa be yejuma because Ghana we are living in a constitution where or govern the state
yeah Ghana you a lot of national security scheme in Ghana on from president before from even president the first time of president Muhammad yeah this such issues seem obvious until now. Okay, until now. I have a lot of friends but on first time of president before time now they were international security. And then kumia a brand be but anyway area well gym ala yaduma the children gym allow the parties and a bop in the nine Little boy as your petty so ya, you want Bamba Mango National Security. Eh, Cheche, ya doing my chair. Babo Bobet Sabelim, but Tinga anymore. You check for baby will run a chess.
Bagana Gasan in Cabo Unity.
We have some caution too. Ball or caution. Not about mechanic.
But Ghana one day, Buriche, we need to be serious as a Ghanaian. Because Niger fire do see or cordia. I think you opposition rubber about the same thing about Koya who. Inti, maybe I said in the mean which you Ghana Casano. This is the timer or Riche rise because looking at Burkina Faso, the Niger boy also bro.
So I think, me personally, I think as a youth, boy, wait till we are there. Think about yourself and your country. Don't follow any politicians. And then most of you think go into entrepreneur, don't go into farming, but rather need appointment, need an office work. And you open your new. Obiala Plancho or Uraku to faculty. Meanwhile, and it's not equaling Goma, it be a creative idea be or implement it or one, not easy. You know. So I think we firstly we say you're doing young first as a country. Now youth in more you're doing what we able to create for ourselves. But yeah, or some others.
Okay. Ma ye guso pa producer ma ye pay ya brana ye ni jimbo ye wosi woko na ye ni wrap up pa na ye time na de woko pa because ene ye lingo mo pen ba e wo show na so wa pa ye lingo mo pen ba wo show na so. pa fama me chesa ha ne uraba na wasiche aye ediche ne kama pa fama me pa na yedi ngomo na ye ne yeko nti ye tam na waso ye tam na waso pa kama pa fama ye pa nti boy na yedi ngomo ti newspaper review ha da ro boy karata na no dwere che ne ye fa no dwere nkurati ye fa ye bro na nchi bia na wa so pa ye mana no de edwuro pen ba wo no boy every morning show bia na ne betam afi ana be fa no dwere be mo ti re ba boy wo sika na morning run ya mawura wo di che amu na boko so mana no kurati ra wo di che ati ene ye lingo mo pen ba ye interview kan offer chama wo to be case mo boy ra wo si na nti was million
Yako. Yako de mechi obiala and whoever is watching me. Big ups to Millions Entertainment team now creating and Beya Juma pa. Beya Juma yeah as it come up mo message ne pa young fro. Hera mechi and fearlessness me new friend be. Idumane I have love Udumanti. I don't know. Hera all watching me live and all the way from Australia. Okay.
okay man nduna wase pa ya fama ya pa nti ewa je mele koma ati ma ya ko fama ya ko si up next no sports ura ne ogo she biara na oba ne titamchuku ewa searchman tv na akoso na monitor programs boko na create ne yele nche pin kendinga pa ya famo ya hremo